This is question number 6 from the August 2015 Algebra 1 Regent. Which graph represents the solution of y is less than or equal to x plus 3 and y is greater than or equal to negative 2x minus 2? So there are two ways we can answer this question. Either we can look at the answer choices and see which graph represents those two inequalities, or else we can graph the two inequalities in the calculator and see which graph of the answer choices matches the graph on the calculator. Let's first do it by looking at the answer choices, then we'll do it on the calculator. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at what these inequalities would look like. So let's start with choice 1. If we would have the inequality y is less than or equal to x plus 3, we would have some line at y is equal to x plus 3. So that line would look like, that line would be over here. And it seems like we do have a line over there. That would be this line. And y is less than or equal to this line, so that means that over here this whole region would be shaded. Since that region is not shaded, this choice cannot be the correct answer to the question, and let's move on to choice 2. Y is equal to x plus 3, that line looks like it's this line over here, and the whole region below the line should be shaded, so this whole area should be shaded. So far that's correct. So now let's look at the other inequality. Y is greater than or equal to negative 2x minus 2. Negative 2x minus 2 is this line over here. And y is greater than or equal to that, so this whole region over here should be shaded. And since that region is not shaded, this choice cannot be the correct answer to the question. Let's move on to choice 3. Y is equal to x plus 3. That's this line over here. And the whole region below the line is shaded. And then the other inequality, y is greater than or equal to negative 2x minus 2, is this line over here. And y is greater than or equal to, so this whole region is shaded. And this is the correct answer because when we graph the two inequalities over this graph, the same regions were shaded. So choice 3 is the correct answer to the question. Let's say you wanted to do it on your calculator. Let's do that. If you want to graph an inequality, click on the Apps button and scroll down to 6 where it says Inequals. Press Enter. Press any key, so press Enter. And now it looks like we're in a regular y equals, but if you scroll all the way to the left, you're over y is equal to, press Enter. And notice that you now have the ability to change y is equal to y is greater than, y is greater than or equal to, y is less than or equal to. So let's do that. We're going to change this to y is less than or equal to. And click OK. Now instead of having y is equal to, we have y is less than or equal to. And we're going to type in x plus 3. And then for the other inequality, we have y is greater than or equal to. So we're going to scroll over the y equals again. Press Enter, and we're going to scroll over to y is greater than or equal to. Press Enter. Press OK. Now we have y is greater than or equal to negative 2x minus 2. We're going to graph these two inequalities, so we're going to press zoom 6. I still have grid lines on my calculator. You don't need to have that if you don't want to. But that's how the two inequalities look. Ignore the gray grid lines, you don't need those. And the solution set, if you'll realize, it looks like the solution set in choice 3 when it's not all covered in blue and red.